Hello, today I would like to show you how you can use a Notion shortcut to see tasks based on a certain filter. I use this to quickly have a look on my tasks that are due today, but you can also use this for certain project notes or tasks, or for tasks that you want to do when you have a deep focus, so based on a focus time filtered. You can use it to get a quick check-in on the task that you didn't do today. So in the evening, when you want to have a quick briefing and you want to reschedule the task, there are many possibilities you can use this shortcut for, and I will show you today how to create it based on tasks that are due today. So have a look into the video. So for our shortcut setup, we need, of course, a database. I use the example of a task database here, and I want to see in the shortcut the tasks that are due today that are not done yet, or end the tasks that are not done yet but before today. So therefore we need our task database, we need a due date, we need a checkbox that tells us if it's done or not, and we need a formula that tells us if the task is not done and today or not done and before today. So this formula takes the date of today, of now, and compares it with the due date and checks if the due date is either today or before today, and it also checks if the checkbox done is not checked. And if both conditions are true, then this formula is true, the checkbox is true. So what we want to see in the shortcut is only these two tasks, so water plants and reply to pending emails, because all the other tasks, they are after today. So to have it a bit more clear, let's sort. So all the other tasks are after today. What we also need, of course, is our database ID. How you get the database ID, I already explained a couple of times in previous videos. So this is our database ID, and of course we need our integration setup. This I also did. This you can also see in the previous video. I used the same database. You find the link in the description for the video, so you can check how to set this up. We need this internal integration token later. Here be careful that no one else will see this. I use this only to show you and explain you how it works, so for me it's fine if you see this. But everyone who sees this will have access or can have access to your Notion database, so you want to avoid anyone to see this. So this we need, and then we can actually already start setting up our shortcut. Therefore, we open the Shortcuts app, we click on this plus icon here, we give it a title. I call it Show Today's Tasks Test. Okay, and then we can start setting it up. So we first need to enter our secret token, therefore we need a text module, and then we copy our secret, our internal integration secret or secret token, however you want to call it, into this text box. Okay, and then we set up a variable to this text, and we call it key. Okay, next we need our database ID. So we again call a text box, and then we copy our database ID. Paste it in here, and we set up a variable again and call this tasks database ID. So now we want to access our task database, and this we do through the Notion API. And therefore we call the module get contents of URL, and we delete what is set up here by default, and we type https://api.notion.com/v1/databases/ and then our task database ID / again and then query. Then we click here on show more, and our method is post. Then we have to set up our headers. We have to enter the authorization key, and this is Vera and our key. And we have to enter the Notion version, and this is 2022-06-28. Okay, that's it. Then you can close this. And then we want to get the values for the results in our database. So we need the module called get dictionary value, and here we have get value for results in contents of URL. So now we need to set up a condition, and if this condition is fulfilled, this task will be shown later on. So how do we define this condition? We just call a text module again, and we type in yes. So if this condition yes is fulfilled, for example, if this task is due today and not done yet, it is yes. So it will fall under this condition. And now we need to check this for every task in our task database. So now we want to check in our task database if the items in our task database equal the condition yes. So if today or before is true. Therefore, we need to create a loop, and we choose the repeat with each item. And we have to delete the default text here. We clear this, and we select variable, and we select dictionary value. Repeat with each item in dictionary value. And now we want to get the values for this property here, today or before. The other ones we are not interested in right now. We want this property. So we need to choose get dictionary value, and we put it within this repeat loop. And we want to get the value for, now you have to type properties dot, now the name of the property, today or before, dot formula, because the type of property is formula, dot boolean. In repeat item, this is correct. And now you set a variable to the results that you get here, to the value. So you choose the module set variable, and you set the variable name today or before to the dictionary value. And now we need the text module, and we enter here our variable today or before. And now we need to check if our today or before variable equals yes. So if our today or before variable is true, because right now we got all these values here, but we only want the first two. So we need to enter an if module. So if we clear this text here and we select a variable, so if this text equals our yes text, if this is true, then we want to get the value, so then we want to get the name of this task. So we need get dictionary value, get the value for, and now you have to type properties dot name dot title dot one dot plain underscore text. So this is how you call the name of your database item through the Notion API. Not in text, we clear this here, but in repeat item, which is this one here, in repeat item. Then we want to set a variable again, and we set the variable task to our dictionary value. And then we want to add every task that fulfills this condition into another variable. So we need a module that is called add to variable, and we want to add task to a variable that we call yes tasks. And with that we end our repeat loop. And then we want to add another repeat loop, because now we want to combine the name of the task in our yes task with its index number. So we have now a new variable called yes task, which holds many other items, many other variables. And each of these has an index number. We will not see this index number, but they exist. And we need to combine the index number with the name of our tasks, and therefore we add again and repeat with each module, repeat with each item not in repeat results, but in our, where is it, yes tasks. So what do we want to do? We want to combine the index number with the name of our repeated item. This we do in quotation marks. So we can choose here, select variable, and then repeat index. And we want to combine this with the repeat item, and then we end our repeat. Then we want to combine these two, so we add a combine text module here, and we combine our repeated results not with new lines but custom, and we choose comma. So now we need a text module again. And we enter our combined text in curly brackets here. Okay, so and now the last module that we set up is a choose from list module. What you want, if you run this shortcut, you want to have a list of the task for today, right? And the way to do it with Apple Shortcuts is the module choose from list. You will not choose anything at the end because you haven't set up any action after you've chosen an item, but theoretically you could. So we use this choose from list module and we clear the default text here. We select the variable, our text, we click on text, and now we change the type which we change from text to dictionary, and we want to get the values. So now you can click on show more and you can enter a prompt. You don't have to, but you can, for example, today's task. Then you select multiple and all initially. And now if everything is set up correctly, it should work. So let's check. Now we get an error message, could not evaluate the key path because in properties no value was found for the dictionary key name. What does it mean? So we also see here where our error is. It is in here, and I already have an idea what could be the reason. So this is how you call the title of your database item through the Notion API. But here we have our title property has the name task and not name. So what we have to do, what I didn't think about, was that here we have to call it task.title.one.plain_text. So it is task, not tasks. Yeah, okay. And now it should work. Yes. So now we get a list of all the tasks that are due today. You could now select or not select, nothing happens. So you can just click done because now you have seen all the tasks. Yeah, and this is how you can quick and easy see all your tasks for today without having to open any Notion page. So I hope you liked this tutorial and you found it useful, and if so, then I would be very happy about a thumbs up or even a subscribe, and then see you in the next tutorial.